Good morning, Spicy Fox. How are you? Sorry, I didn't have my mic on. I'm doing okay. Seemed like it was a long week at work, although I had all of the previous week off. But just working long hours right now, going into Christmas break. Hey, Shelly. She is in her happy place. In bed with breakfast watching Harry Potter. Stan Horn, my friend, how are you, buddy? Spicy Fox, were those tokens Chuck E. Cheese tokens? Is that what you found in a row, all those tokens? Yep. Okay. That thing. I wish I had waited a little bit, but I think I'll just do a video on my next mail that I'm expecting. Um, I've got a package coming from T-Wolf that loaded with proof sets and premiere sets and everything that I was hoping to use on this too, but it's taken a while to get here. But it's supposed to come in today, so I may do just a video of the mail call for it. But I've got a sticker from Denmo. I got coins that I bought in auction from Coin Opp. They're both album fillers. One is a upgrade and one is a slot filler. Coffee. It's not time for any other. We got to wait till the ball game starts for anything else. But then I also got Pa's box donator prizes that were for me and Allison. I had gotten her own boxes last weekend or last hunt. And then I've got the nickels. I haven't hunted any more of those nickels since we were last on, so we'll do a few rows of nickel. And I'm hoping to stay on for a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours maybe. Finish up my breakfast. I'd have to take vacation time for that, Stan. You gotta get your priorities right, man. Copper Hour Point, good morning. Oh, cool, good deal. I looked through my commands and on YouTube, I don't think he has a channel, so I haven't. I don't have a channel to promote for him. I did see that Pawpaw's Garage started a channel, so if y'all haven't checked him out yet, he's going to do some coin stuff and metal detecting. So if anybody would like to get in on less than a full box today, I think Paul has rolls available still on, as of the last video that he put out. And he's doing the 2 for 1 even if it's 5 rolls. So if you get 5 rolls, you get 10. So that's a pretty good deal. I know the feeling, Stan. I get up at 3 in the morning, or have this week, and get home at 6:37. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So first off is Den Mode sticker. He sent me a sticker, so that's cool. Another sticker to add to my collection. So I couldn't find a channel for Denmo, but he is part of a lot of streams. I'm sure you guys will see him around in the chats. So, but he's a great guy, and looked like he does some metal detecting, also coin related stuff. But nice sticker, Denmo. Thank you. And then Coin Opp is another channel that does mainly auctions a couple times a week, and they do their auctions up in the day. Sometimes it's in the evening and it's hard for me to catch, but um, I don't know if I was on nights or maybe it was when I was off last week, I believe. I was able to catch some of their auctions. So I got some stuff for my album, for my Walker album. I got a 1921S, and if I'm not mistaken, there's not but 490,000 of these minted. So it's one of the key dates or semi-key dates. And it's got some wear on it, but you can still clearly see the date. And also the mint mark on the back, which is what I like to see if I'm going to put it in an album. I like to be able to know I can identify it for date and mint mark. And then this was a really nice 1917 that's an upgrade for what I've got in my album. And then they sent this as I think it's a small Geiger. I'm not sure. 1 gram. Yep, 1 gram silver, I think. So that was nice, a gift for participating in the auction. So thank you, Coin Opp. Y'all check them out. I think I managed to take the time to get my description loaded right. And there should be a link there for them in the description. So check them out when you get a chance. He has a lot of, if you're looking to fill albums, he does a lot of coinage. He doesn't do as much of the silver rounds and things like that, which I kind of like. I just need him to do some V nickels. And then Pod's gift donation, donator prizes. Me and Allison participated in last week's auction. She had never had boxes of her own, so I got her boxes, and she had to pick her boxes and everything. But silver was tough that night. And in mine, we didn't find any silver. But so for my donator prize, I picked the 5-ounce round. So I got a 5-ounce 1909 silver penny. 5 ounces of silver. I mean, it's shiny. And then, since I got skunked, let's see. I got, oh yeah, Proof Benji. Look at that bad boy. A 1963 Proof Benji. I think I started a trend there because several people wanted those after he saw them. He made the mistake of showing those on another stream, on an earlier stream. And then for my NIFCs, I traded in for a Walker. So that's 1936. Looks like a 36S. And I will check this one against the one in my album to see if it will upgrade. And then Allison. Oh, I also had an end of stream. I got an end of stream. What was that? Oh, it was the, these were donated by Russ Howell, I believe. I think he's an Alabamian. But it's the 1986 S Ellis Island clad proof, which is really, really nice. And I did not have one of those, so that's the first one of those that I've gotten. But really nice proof coin, commemorative coin. Oh, this was 2021 also. He found a few 2021, so he sent me a 2021D. Not sure where I'm at on that, on those halves. I'm not going to call them NIFCs anymore because they minted so many of them. And then Allison, she took the Hudson, the regular donators kit, so she got a pile of stuff. So she got a brown box Ike, say 1974 United States proof dollar, brown box Ike. And then, also he had an auction, so I bought a Mint State Morgan, a 1921. I never really had a nice Morgan. I haven't. All mine are just general circulation type coins. So I got a nice Morgan in the auction. I need to screw up the courage to try to enter one of Rob's auctions one night and get me one that he sells. They weren't going too bad last night, but he wasn't in a really older date. Next week's supposed to be into the 1800s. He was doing looked like early 1900 at Rob Finds Treasure last night. So, but he always has some killer walkers if you're ever interested. I can. 1909 S penny. I didn't have that one. 5 troy ounce of silver. And then Allison chose the old donator package, which had 2 silver rounds, and she chose the woolly mammoth round, which is really pretty. It is actually a coin from Republic Democratique, 20 francs, but it's a 1 ounce silver round. Prehistoric life. And then she also got a Charlie Brown. Good morning, JC. How are you today? It has the Peanuts gang on the back. So this is the year for the Peanuts Christmas special that always comes on. We used to look forward to so much. Oh, and she won the box battle by a DDO. Hey, Monkey King, how are you? MKM. Doing good. Trying to get awake and moving, although I wouldn't call this moving. So she won the box battle by a DDO. I don't think either one of us found any silver, and she got an Ellis Island also. So 1986 Ellis Island coin. It's clad proof, but those are pretty. So now we have 2 for our collection. And since she didn't find silver, she got skunk silver. Which was a proof Benji. This is a 61, so mine's a 63, and she got a 61. Those are so pretty. It is a Philadelphia. And then there's her 73 DDO that she won, that she found right there in her boxes. So that was the winning coin for the box battle. And we chose Benji's for our 90 percenters. So she got a 62, a 51, a 52, 60, and a 52. So that's a San Francisco mint. That's a Denver, I think. Yep, Denver, San Francisco, Philadelphia, Philadelphia, and Philadelphia. So 5 90 percenters, all Benjis. You get your option on what you want when you do that. For her NIFC trade, another Benji. It was a 52D. So that's 6 90 percenters. And then he gives a variety of coins. So there should be a 40, a V nickel, I think a war nickel, a wheat penny, and an Indian head. Oh, nice. MK, or Monkey King, won a race for a, was it, what kind of race? Was it an auction? So she got a 68 40 percenter, an 71 Ike, a 1934 Buffalo, a nice 44 P war nickel, a Mercury dime is a 42, a steel cent 43, a wheat penny, a 1918. So that's an old one. 1918 wheat, a 1895 Indian head, and a 1912. Wouldn't it be crazy if that was an S? So a 1912 P, I guess, V nickel. So nice haul of coins from Pa. Ten-spot race. Paul's got a few rows left of the last video that I saw. If anybody's interested in getting a few rows today, I think he's got 40 rows left in the last box. The last video he put out. So if B&K comes in, I've got his nickel from the box hunt still set aside. I haven't, hey Jim Cantor, I haven't mailed it yet, but I do still have the nickel that the 41 that I found that they needed for their collection. So I will get that in the mail at some point. Camera's a little wonky today. So what kind of race was it? I'm kind of confused on that. Oh, I have seen some of the channels doing some kind of race. I haven't participated in any of them. I haven't participated in any of the channels of the giveaways that were using that race format to give the prize away. So it took me a minute to figure out what you were talking about. But am I right on that? It was one of the giveaways where they did the race to determine who won. Not yet, Jim. I bet it comes today. I need to look that tracking number up. So Jim's helping me with my penny album. So I've got a big package, or a good sized package coming from Jim today that's gonna really flush out my penny album today. So we had a 39, a 58. Mail's been kind of slow, Jim. I mean, I just got Pa's stuff yesterday and Coin Opp yesterday. Denmo's came the soonest because I guess it was just a post. But I've still got 2 packages, and it's been 2 weeks, I want to say, since I donated to T-Wolf channel for that hunt that he did. So we had a silver war nickel, and I don't know if I've got it up here on top somewhere or not, but we also had a 54, 2 39s, and I'm not sure what that is. Oh, that's it. So that's the 43 war nickel there. We found a 43 war nickel. Yeah, what, today's Saturday? I got mine. I got my stuff yesterday. That's nice, Monkey King. I've never done any of that. Give me just a second, Jim. I'm looking at tracking number up. Yeah, it'll come today, Jim. So I will do either another live or another video with those when they come in. Okay, always help your parents, Spicy Fox. Good lesson in life. So Jim, it will be in today. It's supposed to deliver on today. So I should have 2 big packages coming today. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I've got a couple of things I need to do in the morning, and I've got to work tomorrow night, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do about sleeping tomorrow. But I may do another live and do another mail call tomorrow, because I really like to show off the packages from Jim and T-Wolf. T-Wolf gives them really killer stuff. It's kind of different than some of the other streams. He does a lot of proof sets and things like that, so you get kind of a outside the normal donator gift when you do boxes with him. All right, so let's see what we can do with these nickels. Oh, and she also, I forgot, she had won the end of auction, so she got one of those Nevada go backs too. That one's a little hard to see. So we've got a few of those. All right, let's get ready to strike it rich with some nickels. Jim, I'm sure I will, my friend. And I appreciate you doing that. Certainly was a surprise. And I'm looking forward to going up and opening and updating my album. I may look into that Monkey King to maybe do a giveaway with or something. That looks like that would be fun. I'll have to do a little more checking on it to see what it how you do it. Austin said I should have an auction with some of my stuff, but I don't know. That would actually involve getting rid of stuff. I would like to find a 64 or any coin actually with a no-brainer double D on it. You know, not one that's damaged so that you can't really tell what it is, but one of those that just strongly doubled. So I've got 3 pennies that Seaweave sent in to PCGS, and man, they must be backlogged to the nth degree, because they've been out for quite a while. That's a pretty 05. Now I'm gonna have to have my glasses. I'm gonna be able to operate without those. So that's a D. So trying to remember which of the buffalo nickels, and I have to always refresh my memory before I get started. Which one has the spear, and there's also some doubling. So it's the 2004 piece to look for with the double die obverse, and then the speared bison is a D. And there's also die clashes on the 2005 P, and then you can look for a 3-leg or a detached leg on the buffalo also. And I think you should be able to see the spear if it was there, the die crack through the buffalo with a magnifying glass. If it was one. So, but anyway, so it's the P for the die clash. The detached leg can be on any of the 3 mints, and then it's the speared bison is a D, and the 2004 P is the DDO to look for. Oh, nice, Monkey King. Oh, Jim, you're killing me, man. I appreciate it, man. I can't wait now. I wish I had time. We'd do another live opening this afternoon. I think I'm probably going to have to get some strong liquor for Allison today. This game, she has got this game on her mind. I can't live stream during the game. That would not be kid friendly. Now that's a pretty colorized 64. I thought it was older. My eyes don't work as good in the first few hours I get up as they do on up in the day, so I'm having to squint to see some of these numbers. There's a 58, so that'll be our first find for the day. So, Shelly, if you would put Paul's post up, channel up. He has a he's doing a live hunt today of 4 boxes and then an auction after. And that's a 58D. And it has a D over horizontal D you can look for, and then a D over another D over horizontal D. It has several repunch mint marks in 58.3 that I can see in my little book here. I've been using the Strike It Rich with Pocket Change book, and I haven't found anything that's in the book yet, and I'm not as well versed to know without the book. Try to get my other scope up, take a bigger look at that. So there's a D over, two different D over horizontal Ds for that year, and then a repunch mint mark. And I don't think that's any of them. But it's another find. It's a 58D. And we'll call that our first find for the day. There's another 64. $69. $79. Copper Owl, probably hunting tomorrow, so we could post his link. He does 1- and 2-box hunts. And Paul's hunts right now are buy one, get one free. So if you buy 5 rows, you get 10. If you buy 10 rows, you get 20. If you buy 1 box, you get a second box. So if you haven't ever donated and you want to get some bang for your buck, Paul's Stream is a good place to get started. Also, Copper Owl is one of the better priced streams for hunting boxes. He's $3 a roll, and so he's got hopefully a box that he's hunting tomorrow. If you're interested in getting involved in that, that will be tomorrow. Hey, Patrick Johnson, how are you, buddy? You found anything interesting this week? $2009. Nope, that's a 2000. So the 2009 nickels low mintage also. I don't see many people pointing those out as much as they do on pennies. Looks old. It's a 60, I believe. No finds, haven't hunted. I saw Paul was doing a moderator appreciation night, so that was really cool to watch. I kind of watched the replay on it, but that was nice of him to do that. I'd go broke. Everybody's a moderator. Let me update our Discord also, so that it will work. If you would like to join our Discord channel, we have most of the people you see in here is on the Discord channel, and they post their finds and things of that nature as the week goes through. Also, a diamond painting link where my wife and I think Shelly and Stephanie all do the diamond painting. So when they do a new one, they will post it and other art type stuff. J Ram has some pins on there that he does handmade that are awesome. So Discord link should work now. So got to listen out for the mail, or not mail, actually FedEx. My son bought a computer in Germany, not from Germany, but he bought it in Germany, so he's not here to pick it up and sign for it. So I need to get that done today. It should come in. I don't really have anywhere I need to go. I need to go to the store. What I need to do. There's a restaurant in town that, I don't know, 20, 25 years ago, me and Allison used to go there some, but we had a friend of ours that, she would get a food item, a place that she liked, and she just ate it all the time. So they're a little mom and pop meat and three type restaurant, and but they have this sauce that they call brown sauce, and it's kind of sweet, tangy, but it is really nice, really good on like chicken fingers, chicken strips, and that kind of stuff. So it came up for somehow or another. Me and Allison was talking the other day, and we remembered it, and she looked online, and it looked like the restaurant was still there where it was 20-something years ago. So as I left for work one night, I just drove by there and thought I'd just check. I mean, it was 3 or 4 minutes off the interstate, so it wasn't that far out of the way, and they were there, and they still had it. But back then we didn't get it at the restaurant. There was a produce market here in town that had also like jams and jellies and relishes and things that people made and put on, sold at that store. So we were getting it from there, and it was packaged in a nice bottle, it said brown sauce. And but they don't do that anymore. But she allowed me to buy a 18-ounce styrofoam cup full of it. So I brought that home and surprised her with it the other night, and it was good. It was just like we remembered. Just like we remembered. So it looked like Rob found a few silver last night. And Avard picked up some auction items in there last night. was that joined the Discord the other night? Ringing Constitutional, I think. He posted, and I'm assuming he makes these. And I may have to do that one day. Those are really nice. But he's got some rings. If he comes in today, I'll ask him if it's okay. I'm sure it probably is for me to post these pictures, but that's some really nice work on rings. And I look at some of them, and they seem to be really thick. So that would be my one concern about having a ring made out of a coin, that it would be too thick. Like my wedding band, I can't even, it doesn't really bother me, but I've been wearing it for 35 years, so, and that's another story. But some of them look thick, and I wouldn't mind having one, but I really don't want one that's too thick. But, and I've got some coins to send that I could have it done with. But the story about my wedding ring, in one of the jobs I had at work, I had to work with a lot of chemicals. And so I was constantly putting nitrile gloves on and off, on and off, on and off. And I kind of unconsciously, I play with my ring all the time. I move it with my thumb, and so I'm kind of conscious of it. But for whatever reason that day, as I got my day started, I just all of a sudden realized it wasn't there anymore. Snow in Washington, none in Alabama. I think it's been in the 70s here in the daytime last few days. In the paint shop, I couldn't, Shelly. Well, I could. In my area, I didn't really interact with the cars. But they have ring protectors you can wear that covers your ring. So it's more of a deal where they're not so concerned about your hand. I mean, I've heard horror stories of people that work with moving machinery. They got their ring hung on an edge and had nasty results from it. But it's more of the possibility you could damage a car, and especially in the paint shop and assembly, if you've got a ring on. But body shop, while I'm working now, it doesn't matter. So I can wear it. And in body shop also, we have to wear really kind of thick. They're nimble. I mean, you get some movement with them, but they're cut-proof cloth gloves, because you can imagine the sharp edges on these body panels as you load stuff and do things. And you can really, there's been so many instances of people just for 1 second they handled a part or did something without gloves on, and it slipped or they fell or something happened, and they just get a horrendous injury because of it. So we wear gloves that have a wrist that come up to like here as we work in the body shop, and they're cut proof, so I'm not really worried at all about my ring and working there. But anyway, so I found my ring was gone. All of a sudden it was gone. And my fear was that I had taken one of those nitrile gloves off, and when I stripped it off, my weight was up and down at that time, and my ring was kind of loose, and I was afraid that it had come off in one of those gloves. So I spent the rest of the day, when I could, going through garbage cans in my area looking to see if my ring was there, and I never found it. And I thought, I was dreading coming home telling Allison I'd lost my wedding ring. But she took it well. I mean, what are you going to do when that happens? So I went a few months then after that. We really hadn't looked at trying to get another one. And so I went a few months And one day or night, I can't remember if I was on days or night shift at the time, but I had dropped something or was looking for something down beside the bed. I can't remember what it was, but I was looking. I felt down between my nightstand. Yeah, my nightstand and oh really? Allison hasn't had that issue, Shelley. But my nightstand kind of butts right up against the mattress, or really close to it in our bedroom. And I was feeling down beside the bed and the nightstand, and I got down to, your frame that your mattress sits on, your box springs, is just metal angle iron. And there was a, I don't know, 1/4 inch of a gap between the box spring bottom and the base of that bed, of the box spring. And I was feeling down there for what I dropped or what I was looking for, and I run my hand along the edge of that angle iron, and I felt, I must have dropped a quarter or something, but I felt a round object that rolled when I run my hand across it, and I dug it out, and it was my wedding ring. And I tell you what, I always kind of, my wedding ring was my ring. I've just been wearing it. It was there. I never really contemplated losing it. And when I lost it, I was a little upset. But when I found it, it was really emotional. I don't know, it kind of surprised me. That it was that emotional to find it. So, but I was happy to find it, and I'm a lot more careful with it now. But in the situation I'm in now, it's not so much of a fear of losing it. But I've always played with it. I twisted it with my thumb, and that night, I don't remember it, all of a sudden it hit me, it wasn't there no more, and I was like, oh my goodness. I ran around looking for it. Found it 3 or 4 months later. Shelley said that when she went through chemo, Allison's up now, that it made her rings react with her skin. She can't wear rings.
Oh, wow. Football's just gonna kill me.
Do what?
Football's just gonna kill me. I've just decided I'm just gonna.
I think I'm gonna have to go to the liquor store and get some.
I had just fallen back asleep when Jacob called.
Allison, this is no lie. Now, generally, she likes the games, and she gets worked up during the games. But this one, she said she woke up at 1 o'clock this morning thinking about the game. She hasn't been back to sleep since.
I have not been back to sleep. Well, no, I take that back. Fell asleep 15 minutes later, Jacob called.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, my son called this morning to tell us that his computer was going to be delivered today instead of Monday, so she had just went to sleep when they...
He texted me and asked if I was awake before he called at 6.
Yeah. Shirley, that might have been the way we were. We've been married so long we don't need a ring to signify it,
that's
but
true.
It still meant a lot to me. And I was upset when I lost it, but I was even more emotional when I found it.
I may have to go to bed when the game's over tonight. I'm literally nauseous over this. I mean, literally. And it's dumb.
Yeah, it's just a ball game, babe.
But I can't make myself not be. If I could flip a switch, I would.
Yes, believe it, Shelley.
Trust me. What?
She says, Allison worked up about a game? Say it isn't so.
Oh. You know, and the sad part is, if Georgia beats us, it's not really going to upset me that much.
Yeah.
Because Georgia's got a
Yeah. They're supposed to beat us today.
They are good. And I wouldn't mind Huck having a win this year and getting a natty. I gotta text him and wish him luck, like he's gonna need it. As if.
There's a die clash under the bull, and I saw that little spot there under the bull, and I thought it might be the die clash, but it's not. So I don't know. I hope it's a good competitive game and may the best team win. If Georgia loses, they will probably still be in the playoffs. So
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the worst case scenario for you? Georgia wins, Georgia loses, Alabama wins. Georgia and Alabama's in the playoff. Georgia and Alabama make it to the national championship, and you got to go through this again.
No. Don't even.
Because I think that if Alabama, well, no, I thought that was a war nickel. It's a 62. I saw a little damage or something above the memorial, and I thought it was a war nickel. But if Alabama was to somehow make it to the championship and it was anybody but Georgia, I don't think she would be as anxious. But
No, I would. I'd be more because I don't care if Georgia beats us.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they're so good.
Yeah.
And like I said, Huck deserves a national championship. And
Yeah, we got a friend on Discord that we used to play 7 Days to Die with all the time, and he's in Georgia, so he's a big Georgia fan. And
I wouldn't care for them beating us.
But it's, you know,
I still want to win, but I don't know. Now I got to pick which game to watch till ours. I guess I'll pull them all up.
Treasure Hog, there's Treasure Hog. How you doing, brother?
Howdy ho.
Yep, big game. Big game today. Allison is weathering the storm.
Mode.
She's in high stress mode today.
This week. Today.
Treasure Hog, I asked Paul, I hope I wasn't being too forward, to send you a list of the V-nickels that I'm still looking for. I saw you were talking about, okay, all right, thank you, Treasure Hog. I don't really have a good coin store. The guy that proposes to do coins in my area is more of a silver stacker. So he has, SAEs and things like that, but he doesn't do a lot of coins. He's got one little bitty glass display case, that has a odd assortment of proof sets and things like that. So I don't have a good access to coins to try and fill out a collection unless I get on eBay. And I'm going to have to do that, I guess. I told Allison, I think what I'm going to do is just find one that I would like, that just one coin. Because when you buy from eBay, you also have to make sure that you look into the description and see that the coin pictured is the coin you get. Because I think something that's gotten me, Treasure Hog said his mom is a huge Bama fan, so she's on edge big time today.
I've been up since 1 a.m., Treasure Hog. I woke up at 1 and I can't sleep.
But sometimes you buy a coin and you see a picture and you think that's what you're going to get, but you don't. And they will, for the most part, you know, they will have in the description where it will say that, you know, the coin pictured is not necessarily the coin you'll get. So I think I'm going to have to try to find a seller or two on eBay and buy a coin from, and try to develop maybe some kind of relationship there so that I can be a little more proactive in finding the coins I'm looking for.
That was not till 7. That's at 3.
Oh, that's something we can do. We'll do that after this row. I got those 2 walkers that I bought. I can update my album with those. There's the 58. That's the second 58 we found. 58. Oh, thank you so much, Treasure Hog. Jim Cantor said he just sold his complete V-nickel set.
Oh, no.
This is that 58, still looking for that D over horizontal D. And there's another that's a repunch mint mark, but I don't think that's one of them. Yeah, I was fixing to ask what a flex market was, Treasure Hog. And, you know, I'm trying to find the best examples I can. That are not $200 or $300. I'm going to get down to the point where, like, the 2012S, I mean, the 1912S is a coin that's, you know, you're going to have to spend a few $100s to fill that spot with a mediocre example. And of course, you know, the 1913, I think there's only 4 known. I want to say that right, but one of those sold in a graded state for $4.1 million. I saw an article the other day that one of this coin group that buys the big money stuff bought a 3-coin set of Barber. And I can't remember the dates. I know one of them was one of the rare 1912. Yeah, do that, Treasure Hog. I'd like to see them, and I can put some of them on for viewing if you want me to. But I asked Pa if Hudson had a nice V-nickel, the no cent. I've got one, and mine are not bad. But anyway, but yeah, that no cents is one that's nice, and I've got both of them. I've got the one with cent and the no cent.
Huck said he woke up at 5 and woke everybody else up.
So our friend, he's been up since 5 because of the game.
Oh, I love him. almost texted him about 5 o'clock this morning, and I looked on Discord and he wasn't on, and I thought, he's probably asleep. I should have gone ahead and texted him.
Well, wasn't no stinking football game messed with my sleep last night.
No, you slept hard, because Cooper started whining at about 3.
Yeah.
And I tried to wake you up.
Yeah.
To tell you. And then finally I couldn't listen to it anymore, so I got up and let him out.
Well, I've been going to bed at 8:39, getting up at 3 in the morning for all week, and then working 11 and a half, 12 hours. Let's see. Treasure Hog.
You did let him out, right?
Yeah.
I ought to just watch Harry Potter all day and forget football.
Are there any Harry Potter fans out there? Okay, so let's take a second and upgrade my Walker album with these 2 coins.
Be a lot less stress.
So if they have any Walkers too, Treasure Hog, I'm still looking for some of the keyer dates. I picked up and I'm fixing to upgrade it now, but I got a 1921S. So 1921S I bought. Only 548,000 of those minted. So that I thought was good. I mean, it's not pristine, but you can clearly see the date and the mint mark. So, and then I got a 1917 that's pretty common, but it was in nice shape too. So let's take care of the 17 first. Oh, and let me check the this 36 that I got from Paul. Let's see if it upgrades. This is a what? $36S. Tell you what, I don't think that coin's been cleaned. It's got some shine to it. So this is the coin that I had in. Let me go to the big scope.
Don't you have a Dremel tool?
Yeah.
I need to get you to get it out for me.
Okay. Just be prepared. That thing is so loud.
Maybe I just need to get one. It's not a real Dremel tool then. I kind of screwed up on my heat gun.
Let's see how far away that I can get and still keep it in focus. That's not bad. Alright, so this is the one I had in the album. And it's a 38S. It's got pretty good detail on the back. I kind of like the coloration on it. It's not been cleaned at all, so. And then this is the obverse. 36 though, am I right on that? Yeah, 36, not 38. You can still see some details on the flag and detail on the back foot, pretty good. And then this is the one that I just got from Paul, so let's see, do some comparison here. Okay, good deal, Treasure Hog. So that's the coin I had, and this is the coin I got. I don't think the obverse is any better. I think I'm just going to stick with the one I had in there. I like the darker coloration on it. Kind of gives it some contrast. Okay, I'll send you that email. They're all the key dates, Treasure Hog, pretty much. I just got a 1921S that I'm putting in, and I bought a 38D from I bought a 38D that I got from Southern Metal. So we're going to stay with the one that was in there on that. Hello, Sylvia Payne. Alright, so 21S. I don't have one of those. And this is 500. And 89,000 minute only, with really low minute. Not as low as the 21Ds or the 21. They're like 200 and something thousand minute. So, but it's not a bad coin. Is that what that was? Sylvia Payne? Why would they want to spam me? Hey, Hot Pockets.
Did you get a bot?
Yeah, if that continues, you can block them.
That's crazy.
So this 21, and you can see, you can plainly see the date. So that's one of the things I kind of like to keep in what I'm putting in the album. It's got a lot of edge wear, and you can see the mint mark is clearly an S. So I'm going to put that in. It's not bad on the back. It's got some edge wear. A lot of times, thank you, Shelley. A lot of times this wear on the edge will get to the point that it will get over far enough to take the mint mark out. So this, I was lucky enough to find this one that was still good. So that will fill a spot. And I bought a 1917 as an upgrade. And it is a P. No mint mark. It's got really good defined edge. I mean, think about how much older the other coin was, but you can still see some feather detail. The eye on the eagle. Some stars on the, and even a little detail on the face, the nose and eye. So that's a 1917 P, and it was just a little better than the one that I had in here, which has a lot more edge wear. So this is the one that I had. Yeah, that's a pretty good upgrade there. I think I got that for 18 bucks, which I don't think was a bad buy. I mean, it's not like you can open, if you could get rolls, it's not like you're going to find walkers that often. So, do not want that in front. You have to prioritize the cameras and things you have so that they open within each other from what you want first to last. So that Sony kept getting in the way. Alright, so we'll put that in. And with that in, so I need the 16D, 16S with the mint mark on the obverse, and the 17D mint mark on the obverse. So the 16D is probably going to be the most common one, so that will probably be the one I'll try to get next. There's 1,014,000 minted on it. The 21S I just put in 548,000 minted on it. The 16S on obverse is 508,000 minted, and the 17D on obverse is another one. Oh no, that's 1,940,000. So the 16D on obverse and the 17D on obverse, maybe I can find those reasonable since they were higher mintage. The rest of the 21 though, the 21, 246,000 of those minted. Hey Nubs. And the 21D, 208,000 of those minted. So those are going to be hard to find without spending some money. So I felt pretty lucky to find a 21S, 548,000 minted for a decent price, and then the 31D I got for about the same price on another auction at Southern Metals auction and it's 491,000 minted. So those were two of the harder ones to find. So now I concentrate on this 16D and maybe the 17D for my next two on the obverse. 17D. I was looking at the wrong one. 17D. 765,000 minted on it. So, but that got me down to about 7 walkers to finish the album, I think. The 21D, the 16D and S, and a 17D with the mint mark on the obverse, and I need the 19 and 19D also. So seven walkers will fill the album. And the 19s, 19 and 19D, But they ought to be doable too, though. They're in the upper 19D's got 1,165,000, so that's what's still on tab to get. Nubs, how has your hunts been going? No, I need to get your. Let me give me a second. I will get you on my command list. If you would like, Nubs, I can make you a moderator and you can post your link whenever you want. How's everything in your world, Nubs? How are you doing, High Pockets? That sounds good, Treasure Hog. I could do that. I could do that. So maybe those a little more of a higher mintage, they might show up there. But yeah, any of those V nickels that was in that list, and I'll give you an updated list on the walkers just so you have it. And use your discretion. You're welcome, Nubs. I have hunted with Nub before, and I know one box. Matter of fact, I was late for the box, and by the time I got there, he had already found a walker or two walkers and two other 90s, and it was a crazy box, and I missed the whole hunt because I was late from work or something getting there. But Nub finds a lot of good stuff in his hunt. If y'all would give him a sub and check him out, if you like to buy some rolls, he does good hunts also. Give me just a second. Let me go look. It varies around noon, so it can be earlier, can be later. Are you showing it delivered now?
Yeah, we need to keep an eye out for that
Yeah, I
computer
know.
too, because there's all likelihood they'll sit it on the carport and leave it. I would not be.
No, if you gotta have a signature, they better not be doing that.
They did it with Jacob
Did they?
a couple of months ago.
Hey,
Yeah.
if y'all don't mind, give me a second to check on.
I just wouldn't be surprised. That's all I'm saying.
to check on the mail. I got a few things coming yet, so I will. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It hasn't run yet, Jim. It's usually more like noon to 1 o'clock. And Treasure Hog, if you're still listening, would you be interested in sending that 74D DDO that I want to get graded in for me? Well, good. I'll wait because I've got that 74D DDO that I got from that mint pack that I want to send. Thanks again, Jim. I can't wait to look through them. I had talked to Seaweave, and she sent my pennies in, and said she would be glad to send the 74 in, but she wanted to wait till hers come back, till what we've got in now come back. So But if you're gonna send an order, I could piggyback with you maybe, Treasure Hog. Okay. Let me wait until Jim's package come in, take a look at the small cent penny that he sent me, and maybe I'll include that too. How quick are you planning on sending yours, Treasure Hog? And if you would, email me your address. My son's in Germany eating at a Five Guys.
They found a little Christmas village.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, did he send more pictures?
Have I seen what?
Did he send more pictures?
There's 3.
Oh, I don't think I got but one. Or I saw one. Oh, cool. Oh, that's pretty.
You know, I tell you, you got the corner market on pennies, so I can't imagine. And I'm looking forward to taking a look at those.
Don't let me forget to text him when that
Computer gets here. Okay.
he's worried about it.
I will try to get them in the mail to you Monday, Treasure Hog. How about it? Do you want to be a moderator? You can help defend me against the spammers if you want. You can never have too many moderators. I don't understand what they get from doing that. Went too close that time. I just found out today that I was still a member of NGC. I've got to fix that. I thought I'd canceled that. So I've got free, I think I've got some free grading service with them. I never used it. Seemed like a pain to send things to NGC. might be quicker. There's another silver nickel. 44. 44p. 44p. Silver nickel. Boomski.
Oh no.
What?
I just got a text from Diamond Art Club.
Uh-huh. Oh, Lord. I think I'm fixing to be in trouble.
Oh my gosh. Harry Potter kits are now available.
Oh, Lord. I'm glad I didn't take out that home equity line yet.
Oh my gosh.
My wife just got a text from Diamond Art Club that they're, hey, Stephanie, glad you can make it. I hope you're feeling better. I heard you have been under the weather.
They're not doing good.
She just got a a text from Diamond Art Club that they have Harry Potter.
Oh my.
Harry Potter paintings out. So she got in some AC/DC this week.
I'm still waiting on Slash to get here.
Oh, you haven't gotten Slash yet? AC/DC and Slash. You got one of Guns N' Roses.
Well, just Slash. I didn't get the one with both of them on it. You know they put a new song out yesterday?
AC/DC?
No,
Guns N' Roses?
Roses.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I hadn't listened to it.
They're still going.
They've been concerting all summer.
That's okay.
I meant to go listen to it and I forgot about it.
Oh, no, Jim. That can't be. So you having to go to 2 branches to get them? High Pocket, that's a good idea.
What?
I need to start a GoFundMe fund for Diamond Art paintings.
He might need to. Hey, I haven't ordered the dragon that I really wanted yet. There's 2 I want from Diamond Art Club that I haven't ordered. So I'm restraining myself. I do like, I think I like that one better though. I don't like the cartoon ones.
No,
That one would be kind of cool to have.
Are you having to go to 2 banks now, Jim? Are you still getting all of them by doing that?
That wouldn't be bad to have. That's kind of cool.
That's crazy, Jim. That's good, though. I'm glad to see they're getting back in circulation. They don't seem to be falling off on the thing, what's in them either, with that flying eagle scent that Hudson found the other day.
growing his hair back out. You're too old for long hair, dude.
Is that Hermione?
Huh?
Oh, no.
That's Axl Rose.
I thought you were looking at paintings.
I was, but I swapped. This is their new song.
Don't play it. Not where I can hear it
anymore.
anyway.
I've got my headphones.
Okay.
But I am going to have to go listen to it.
Jim just gave the bank 5 boxes of return pennies so that he can get the ones that are the good boxes. You go, Jim. It's a battle well fought, my friend. Battle well fought. I would like to go to the store for the game. I've still got several hours for that. Paul's stream starts at 3 today also. And that was why I kind of got in early. Tried to get in early on the boxes because I was hoping to be first box. I don't like going first box, but just so I could get the box out of the way before the game starts. And then he changed the time to 3. So the game and the box will be going at the same time.
Well, and I'm sorry. I'll have it up. But you know I won't be able to pay attention to it.
Oh, my son's calling.
It's okay. Hi, baby. Jake? Mm-hmm. You what? Oh, y'all have fun? Oh, cool. Okay, that's kind of different. Okay. Well, the pictures are gorgeous. Oh, cool. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it'd probably go easier. That'd be cool. Did y'all find anything neat? Oh, really? Because of the COVID crap?
Oh, really? Well, I hope you can stay on top of them. If I was closer, I'd send you some boxes.
Well, good.
I'd start cashing in copper pennies to keep those boxes going.
You might be able to do that in a lot of places. They may not be. You know?
'Cause I've got 2 or 3 boxes of copper.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. It sounds like it. Yeah. That sounds like it. At least y'all got to go and see it. That's cool. Another one? Oh, that's the second one you bought over there, though. You like it?
We'll keep on going if y'all were up to it through the noon hour. If nothing comes up, and see if my mail runs between now and then. We'll do another mail call.
I bet. Cool. My friend, I have a deal. I make you a good deal.
Jim got him some contacts.
Jacob just got a new vape.
A what?
New vape.
Oh, vape.
Second one he's bought over there. But the guy had a good deal.
Oh, yeah.
My friend, I give you a good deal.
I'll give you a good deal.
They weren't supposed to get into Five Guys because they've shut down where if you go to a restaurant, you have to have a COVID test before you get in the restaurant. The guy let them in. without the test.
Germany has, hey Jason, Germany has really tightened up their restrictions again because of the COVID cases, and so now to go to a restaurant in Germany, excuse me, you have to have a COVID test before you go. So I guess if you were going to go out to eat that night, you have to go get a COVID test for that day and take that test with you.
How do they do that?
And then you also have to have a vaccination card.
So
And
you
they
have to
have
go
different
get it.
levels of vaccination. They have vaccination like if you had COVID and you were vaccinated, you're a certain level of being vaccinated. And then if you've been vaccinated but have not had COVID, then you're another level of vaccinated. So they're really tightening up. He is ready to come home.
They've got 6 more days
Yep,
tomorrow.
6 more days before they fly out.
6 more days tomorrow.
Next Friday, I've taken off. Just 69S.
That's okay.
See many of those 70S's, but I might have to check that one against the book.
It will be fun. Oh, cool.
Surely I've got a 69S. I do.
I'm gonna let Daddy
And it's in better shape than that one. How are you doing, Jason? Are you melting or
That would be fun.
beating apart coins today?
Yeah, we're waiting.
I have got to go through. We have got a bunch of this old
out there
silver
right before you left.
that my wife and a friend of hers, she used to, they used to do,
I just don't want to take a chance.
they had a little business where they were doing silver parties like,
So we're kind of keeping an eye on
and they kept it for a few years, and we were going to
your truck.
a market in
Of course, Daddy's
Atlanta
and
and buying, and then they were having silver parties and selling the jewelry, and she has still got a ton of this stuff here that I had talked to Isert about buying some of it for him to melt and make
Gosh, Jacob,
pours out
you
of.
gonna get that home?
So that's a silver hair clasp
Find a
there,
little suitcase for it?
925. So I got to go through all this and get it weighed up.
Good gosh.
If y'all haven't seen any of Jason's videos, 1915 British penny. Nice, Jason.
Oh gosh,
He
he'll love it.
so that's a pretty good piece of sterling there. If that's all sterling, that's 925 also.
It will get enjoyed, you know that.
But he had been getting some pennies and coins or displays like locked in a block of acrylic, and been taking a hammer and busting them out. It's been pretty entertaining. And he has had some really good luck on some of his boxes too, if you haven't had a chance to see his updates. So anyway, I've got all this sterling silver jewelry that people have been wanting to melt and do things with.
Oh, be nice.
And I need to go through it.
After that long, not having internet good enough to do anything on, I would not be. I would not be a happy camper. Which means nobody here would be happy.
Yeah, Jason, and you know, you came to mind,
Oh, man.
but I did offer it actually to Woozy. And so I want to get back with him first. I haven't done my part and gone through it and got it together.
Streaming.
So let me see how much I've got,
That's really
and then I will try to get maybe an email contact. Maybe we could FaceTime or something to go through it and look at it, because I mean, like that piece that I had. So this here it's stamped 925 on this top part, and so if it's stamped 925 there, does that include all of it? So this whole piece would be sterling.
Oh no, Discord. You sent them on Discord. Yeah.
So there's troy ounces.
Big Christmas village.
So that would be a half ounce right there.
And all that stuff.
So,
No, I've only got one.
I'm not sure how the weight of one of these pieces like this, does that you know, I'm not trying to get over on anybody on any of this. I want to sell it straight up. So, but there's a lot of pieces that way. It's probably going to end up being a decent amount of silver, so I might have enough to make a package for you, and yeah, it's not vintage though. How long ago was this that we bought this silver, Allison?
What silver? Which, the 8?
That stuff you were selling.
Oh gosh.
Been 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like antique stuff.
No.
It's just,
It's
hey,
silver
Bear Bite. Oh,
jewelry
hey,
from the-
Bear Bite's my son, by the way. So that's Hey from Germany. Hi, son.
It's from the Atlanta market.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Yeah, so
And
it's just jewelry.
Trying to think of
It's
how
not
old kids
antique or anything like
yeah,
that.
it's been 20, 22 years, something
Yeah.
like that.
But I mean, that's just a small portion. There's 2 or 3 more trays that I have. So, but I just got to get it together and go through it. Maybe during Christmas. So I got about 2 more weeks to work, and then I'm off. We do a Christmas shutdown, so I'm off from the 23rd. I'll let you know, Jason. I'm off from the 23rd through.
Huh? Oh, is it good?
Through January 3rd. I'm going to go back January 3rd. You ready to come home, son? That's my son, Stephanie.
I should have timed that.
Is it still snowing there, son? Now that's a nice 69S. That one might have to make the book there. Yeah, I know. I was telling them about you got to have 2 proofs of vaccination to go to a restaurant. But I can understand why. I bet you restaurants are doing that a good bit. You know, letting people in even if as long as they've got maybe a vaccine card, because that's a lot of business that they're probably losing.
He said the Germans are tired of it.
Yeah, they are, like I'm sure, like anybody else is.
Well, that Christmas village was supposed to be closed, but they found
Yeah.
they were supposedly closed that and canceled it, but it was there and open. Crazy, crazy. It's funny. Funny, funny. What? Oh, your last weekend, yeah. I thought you were saying something like last week. Yeah. That's crazy, isn't it? At least you got to get out and see a little bit today. That was good. Stuck in the room. So what's his name?
You're like a mad scientist, Jason.
Girlfriend, yeah.
You should change your name to Igor.
That's dumb. I mean, it's his last weekend too, isn't it? That's true. But
So is that out of your computer components, Jason?
do something. I guess not. Oh, goodness gracious. I'll be so glad when I pass out and I can go to bed and not worry about this ball game. Texted up, told him good luck. Told him I'd been up since 1 o'clock this morning. He texted me back, he said, yeah, I woke up at 5 and woke everybody else up. I was like, oh. The funny thing is, I don't.
Well, I'm not filming live, of course. I've got an old black robe, and we'll have a foreign in this row,
And I'm scared.
in the 5th coin in. I've got an old black robe that I wear with a hood and all when it's cold in the house early in the morning. And I was telling a friend of mine about my coin hunt stuff, and he said he envisioned like a old monk in a monastery, you know, hunched over the coins.
That'd be who I'd
So
be.
there's a Canadian
So,
nickel
crazy.
beaver, 1990. First foreign coin I found on
No,
nickels in quite a while.
he'll manage, I promise.
Oh, okay. I see now. So you're taking gold and silver jewelry and separating the gold out of it, and then you have silver left over from that process that you're further refining.
It's too complicated. Okay, babe. Y'all be careful, okay? I'll talk to you. I'll text you when the thing gets here. Love you. Bye.
What time is it over there, hon? They're 7 hours ahead, so
Almost 7.
okay.
He's fixing to ride with Hudson to go get something.
Okay.
Hudson didn't go with him today, so he went with his team leader. He'd never been out with him like that before. It was kind of cool.
My wife sold some gold jewelry one time, some old rings, when gold initially hit a high amount back 20 years or so ago.
Yeah, I probably could do that again. If we did.
Oop, I'll be right back.
Maybe that's his computer.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. I don't know anything about World War II flag, Jim. Hey, you beats the guy. I hope I hope you got about the same size, Jacob, because that was good. I don't need to eat 47 pounds of chocolate. And he got me 1 bag or 2 bags of chocolate from Germany. He got my wife a bag, and then 1 bag for my daughter, or 2 bags. I ate all 4 of them.
He got you about a lot more this time, and he didn't get me any. So I think he said he got you 12 kilograms. You're gonna be in chocolate for a while, honey.
So my next giveaway is going to be German chocolate.
You'll eat it, I have no doubt. As much as you enjoyed that, you'll eat it.
I do like chocolate.
And he got some you're gonna have to share with me, because there's 1 box of mixed stuff that's got some coffee flavor,
Oh, yeah.
caramel stuff, and nut stuff. And
Thank you, son.
so I don't know how he's gonna.
Your
get
computer's
it home.
on your bed.
He got me some hand warmers.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Some kind of, and it's a charger thing too for my phone. I don't know exactly what it.
I'm in the elastic phase of life, Jim. Elastic is your friend. I actually, over the last 3 years, I've had to add hose to my belt, so I'm just go back and use some of the old ones.
You need new pants. You can't even keep your pants up right now.
I'm not buying new pants. I'll just grow back into the ones I got.
When they're falling down to your knees when you go out to check the mailbox.
They don't when I put my belt
I
on.
think you need to get new pants, babe.
I haven't bought clothes in 20 years. I think I've been at Mercedes for going on 19 years, and I think I still got some of the first uniforms that I
Well,
bought, that I got there.
Just about. Freaking
I've gotten rid of a few. I'm glad that showed up today, son, so I didn't have to worry about it Monday and us being out and missing it. I'm surprised, though. So that was FedEx. It is bad, Shelley, to be honest, if I don't put a belt on or something.
It is.
I'm getting better about wearing a belt.
He walks to the mailbox and his pants are at his knees.
Hey, that's the style.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to go with the trend.
Not in this house.
I need to start a new style. I'm thinking about pulling my underwear up above my pants, tucking my shirt into my underwear.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would go. I think that would go.
I don't think so. That's a big no.
Atog, you in the house? Hey, I see you. Thank you, Atog. I've got Atog in the commands. How do I have it in there? If we can drop his link. Exclamation point Atog. I thought about getting suspenders a time or two. But it was more back when I was 30 pounds heavier. Oh, that's a good idea, Jason. Underwear on the outside of your pants.
Oh, good gosh. Y'all don't encourage him. Well, Baylor's kicking Oklahoma State's butt.
Ooh, Baylor's beating Oklahoma State.
That's a surprise.
Tell you what, it doesn't take long to run through a 2-hour stream. I can't believe we've been on 2 hours now. Y'all aren't getting tired, are you? Jason said he's just trying to help, Allie.
Yeah, I can see me explaining that to my doctor Monday morning. Well, you see, what happened was...
Jason said... What I'm really trying to do is find a way, I mean, I can't get my hair to grow on top, but ear hair is no problem. And so I'm thinking about trying to let my ear hair grow out and maybe braid it, put a bead on it.
Let's not. Say we did.
Thank you, son. Jacob agreed with my new style.
Yeah, I bet he does, because he's here and has to explain it to friends.
Until he comes to work and they say,
Yeah. What's with your
Jacob,
dad?
I saw your dad.
What you think?
Oh, that's nice, honey. That's really good.
And
Ah.
I did good.
You did real good. Allison's working on her latest creation. I can't talk about it on the stream. Comb over ear hair. There you go,
Oh my
Jason.
gosh. Oh.
Walker Magnet, the trendsetter.
Okay, well that's one step in the right direction for that. Hey,
So what do they call the people that are online that are?
You see what I did to my thing yesterday?
You
It's my tool holder.
influencer. I'm a.
There you go, influencer.
Yeah, I'm a social media influencer.
That's
All right, son, be careful.
Love you, babe. I really didn't expect this ball game to go this way. Of course, I didn't expect Baylor to beat Wake Forest. Wasn't it Wake Forest they played?
Oh,
Who was it they played and beat? They weren't
Wake Forest won their game, I thought.
Okay, who was it that Baylor played? And they weren't supposed to win. I gotta look it up because I can't remember. Whoops. Baylor football. Oklahoma State. Not bad. Oklahoma State.
Baylor beat Oklahoma State.
Wasn't it?
That sounds right. I mean, I'm not sure about the conferences
I
anymore.
don't know. I can't keep up. Yeah. Wasn't it? Good Lord, I don't know.
Yeah, you know, he has not got to enjoy an Oktoberfest. I was really excited about him going this fall because I thought, but they actually do Oktoberfest in September.
It was Texas Tech.
Huh?
Texas Tech.
Oh, so he has not gotten to experience any of that. So he was hoping to really. They do a lot of Christmas villages. They have little towns that do huge Christmas themed stuff. So he was hoping to do some of that, but all that's been closed basically for COVID now that it's flared back up. So.
Well, we're praying he gets home before they close the borders.
Well, I don't think they would keep people from going out.
Well, that's what he said.
Is my thing.
You know, Marsha had a chance to get them home last weekend, and there were 6 tickets on the plane, but they were in business class, so her manager turned it down.
Oh, because
it was business class.
Yeah, it's expensive to fly business
I don't
class.
care. The
Jake?
body shop people.
Assembly people, because Jacob
Or
body
assembly,
shop.
I mean, assembly people, they started getting their people out last week.
Oh, really?
Because they didn't want them caught over there and stuck. So, they're obviously
So he
concerned
hasn't
about it.
got to enjoy Oktoberfest. And then the Christmas experience has kind of been muted because of COVID.
He's ready to come home. He's just
He
ready to
is.
get home.
He may have one more trip to do
Yeah, if they don't cancel
if they don't cancel it.
Which, at this point, I don't think he really cares. I think he'd be
Oh
relieved
yeah, I know. I think so too.
if they did.
There's going to be enough to do here right now with that,
Yeah.
what he's doing. So,
Well, he's not doing anything there.
well, I know, but he will when he gets back this time.
I know, but no, I'm talking in Germany. They had one car last week.
Yeah.
They
Well-
split it up over days. They did the hood the first day,
But when you're doing
the doors the second day.
when you're doing prototypes like that, that's the way it goes.
But it's stupid. They're gonna pay for them to stay over there. I don't know.
Okay, it's 12:12. I'm gonna run out and check the mail again. We're waiting on a package to come that Jim sent me.
And Jacob's still got a monitor coming
Oh, that's
from Amazon.
okay.
I don't think it has to be signed for.
Okay. It probably don't. It's got to be over $500, I think.
Yeah, no, I don't think it does. It's one he's trying out. That was his excuse anyway. Oi, 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 oi.
I'll be right back. Not yet, Jim. It should be within the next hour. Usually by 1 o'clock it's been delivered. Hey, Bo Palmer, how are you doing, buddy?
Oh, they finally scored.
Seaweed, how are you, my friend? We found a Canadian nickel a little bit ago, 1990 with the beaver.
Never mind, it was Baylor.
So we found 2 war nickels so far in this box. We found 2 58s today and one of those war nickels. We found a few in the 40s. I've got a 41 here that I've set aside for B&K. So I need to get that in the mail. Yeah, Allison's over there watching it.
Yep. Baylor's kicking tail, 20-3.
She has been on top of the football this year. She has rewatched games 2 or 3 times.
5, 6 times. Some of them.
So I don't know what we're going to do once
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know.
football season's over. I was wondering if she's going to take up watching curling.
I don't think so. I
And
think
she
that's
doesn't like basketball.
Yeah, I can't
Can't get into basketball.
I've tried, trust me.
So I guess you'll go back to watching Harry Potter.
Watched the first 3 yesterday.
She watched the first 3 yesterday. There's a 51.
No, I'm going to start reading again. I know what I'm going to do. I just got to get something to read on. I want to read the Wheel of Time series.
51. D.
I got to get my tablet home with my son. that.
So is one of those, is Baylor blue? I'm sorry, I don't know who the Go Blue is. So there's a pretty warm 51 for another find today.
Isn't blue Kentucky? Unless he's talking about basketball.
Yeah, could be basketball.
Yeah. I don't know that much about it. I've tried watching it. I watched some of the Golden State.
Oh, no, it's
games.
Michigan, honey.
Oh, Michigan, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm kind of rooting for Michigan.
Yeah,
They were
she's
the
rooting for
underdog.
Michigan.
I was pulling for them in that game. They just won.
That was cool, that snow game.
Against
That was
Ohio
Michigan State that had the really, really bad snow, though. The Ohio State-Michigan game had a little snow, but
It was pretty bad.
that other game, they were having to sweep the lines.
Yeah. It didn't get that bad. I'm pulling for Michigan. I kind of.
She's pulling for Michigan
I
pizza
like
guy.
the underdogs.
You got an Alabama supporter there. I wish I need to go back and watch that show that Rob did. I don't think one of the key points for that 2004 DDO on the nickel is the serif on the 4 is kind of lopped off at the top. So that is not one. And it is the P you want to look for. Also the serif on the 2. Well, you can see that one pretty pointed. It is kind of blunted on the end too. So trying to better hone my identifying on that 2004, because I would really like to find one of those. And I'm seeing a lot of the piece nickels, but you got to have the 2004 P, not the D. So that would be a cool find. And that one that Rob found that day on that nickel box was the first time I've seen one found alive. I'm not kidding. I think Allison, I don't think there's a college game that's been played in the last 2 or 3 weeks that Allison's not watched on replay or somehow or another.
No, I pretty much watched all of them. And a bunch of them multiple times. Because I wake up in the middle of the night and get bored and something's on.
Unless it's a big
I
blowout.
actually watched a 2004 game they were replaying the other night.
And she likes to be some competition in it. If it's
I
a team she don't know and it's a blowout.
Yeah, I want it to be a decent game, but man, they've showed that
Whoop, we found another war nickel.
Ohio State Michigan game.
War nickel number 3
Yay!
in this box. That's pretty good. I don't know if I've ever found 3 in one box.
It's a paw box, honey.
90, that's a 43. So what's the error? There's a error on the 43. Or maybe at the 42. Yeah, the 42, I think. Boomski. 3/2. There's a D over horizontal D on the 42D. The only thing they really say is possible for the 43D is struck on a copper nickel planchette. So, but still, it's a Civil War nickel. Number 3 of the box. Not bad. It was right at the end. Not that I can see them by the edge anyway, but Civil War nickel number 3 for this box. And we've got about 20 rows to go. And we're on mail watch. Oh,
What?
Jim, we have an update.
Uh-oh.
I shall return. All right, mail time. Hey, Muzzle Shell. So, first, Jim, I'm not being sadistic on this, but I do have also one from Copper Owl for Allison that she won as a giveaway, a drawing for his stream. And I had just checked in with his channel when he drew it, and there's his sticker. He has a really nice sticker. So Copper Owl coins.
Oh, I have one already. I have a Copper Owl sticker.
And she won. What did she win? I can't remember. Oh, 40%er,
Yeah.
67. So thank you, Copper Owl.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, Scoop, how are you? So if you haven't been to Copper Owl's channel, he does hunts on Sunday. And he will have a hunt tomorrow. I think he's got a box and planning on hunt tomorrow. So check him out, please. Now I got a package from Jim Cantor, who is helping me with my Penny album. We have done some trades on coins, and he keeps an eye out for coins for me with his local coin shop. And so he has provided me with some pennies. So here we go. Jim, you need a sticker. So all of these came out of Rose. So we've got, I'm just reading his note to me, will help me understand what we're looking at. So there's one tube that has the 59 through 61 through 81 that to help me fill spots in my album. That's a nice little bag, Jim. I like that. Hey, J. Round. So this is the tube that has some really nice red cents, 59 through 61, and then through 81. So I'm going to go through these to fill slots in my album. So I'm missing a bunch in that. And then the next has some small date, large date cents that, and we were talking about those on the last stream. So there's a large date over small date. Okay, we're going to have to look at that one a little closer. And that's a 70S small date. Oh wow, those are nice. And then some 60s. Okay, so let's take a minute and look at these. So the first, let me get this scope up where I can get the whole coin. Is a 60 large date, that looks like 60D. I mean, really nice. And then a 60D small date. So that's the large date. And you see how the 0 is so uniform? Oh yeah, I see that, Jim. So this is also some that had, what did that say? It's got some of the letters in Liberty that are filled and some filled numbers in this bunch. That's what that was. So see the R in Liberty? There's a die crack there.
Wow.
And then this is on top of that. This is a large date penny, 60D. And then this 60. Oh, look at that. Big die chip in Liberty. Jim, these are awesome, brother. You outdid yourself, and I'm shaking.
Crazy.
And then this is a small date, 60D. And this is a field date. You can see the die crack inside the O part of the 60 there, 60D, that has a die chip on the 6 of the numeral. And then this is another 60. Yep, see there's a die chip on the E and the R. Wow, Jim. And then there's one more in this collection. I'm gonna have to flip all these up. Kind of like the last one with the die chip in the E there. Those are cool, Jim. I've never seen any of those like that. Those are mighty fine. And then these, let's see. Are super red large dates and small dates, D and P. So put your glasses on though here when I get these out. We don't want anybody seeing spots. Hey LNW, hope you're having a good day. I'm doing some more mail call that I did not put in the description. I knew was coming from Jim, but I did not know it was going to come today. And he's helping me fill some spots in my album. And so these are going to be, I mean, almost mint state.
That's crazy.
Large and small date pennies, P and D. So this is a 60. It looks like small date. That's in just great shape. And let's see. So I haven't gotten to that one yet, so I'm working on that one, Jim. Get 'em, Shelly. So that will be going in the book. So that's a 60D. That was a small. So this is a small date also, with the die chip in the R also. Man, that's killer. And now this one has a little toning on it, and I love those. It's a small date. Jim, those are super nice, brother. I appreciate it. I don't know what to say. I don't think we come out good on our. And that's a large date, 60p.
That was super nice of him.
Yes.
Super.
You outdid yourself,
Yeah. Thank
Jim.
you, Jim.
Thank you so much. All right, so now we've got an error coin. I'm going to have to take it out of the flip just for us to see it.
Get gloves.
And I will put it right back. It's not a
Okay.
red cent. So this is a 60D large over small date. So, nice. 60D, so let's get closer on that. 60D that has a large over small date error. My light's not helping me out here. Y'all can see that there. Actually, all the dates doubled. Thank you, Shelley, for keeping us safe.
I'm glad she is.
Yes, I see that now, Jim.
That sucks.
Let me see if I can get the whole date in
Hey,
there.
J-Ram. Thank you, Shelly. Because I got ball game going.
Jim, that's awesome there. So D over D. I need a drink. Shaking. All right, check that out, everybody. And then we got one more that's 70S, that small date.
Those are crazy.
So I want to get a flip for that one so I can make sure that I've got it to where I know what it is. I got it coming up next, Jim.
21.6 Baylor.
Yeah, I
That's
can. I will. I'll do that in just a minute, High Pockets. All right, so the next coin I'm going to show before that is a 70 small date that's in really good shape. Yeah, that's really nice, Jim. So this is a 70 small date. Oh, let me get the scopes up. That is in really, really great shape. Now I have more trouble, and I don't have any examples to compare for the 70S. We'll go back through the 60. It has to do with the 7, I believe, being smaller, and the line, you should be able to draw a line across the top of the 0, 7, and 9, and they be equal. On the large date, I think the 7 is higher, or there's a difference in the in how that's set out. That is great, awesome penny, Jim. Harder to do this with gloves on. Hey, John, I don't think I saw you come in. Yeah, I see that now, Jim. The high 7 and the curl in the 9 points to the O. So I guess if it was, and I'm not going to touch the coin, but if it was not large date, then this curl here would point more toward the bottom of the 7 instead of toward the 0. All right, so I'm going to flip this one back. Actually, I'm going to put this one in a plastic flip so that I can look at mailing it. Treasure, we may send this one too. When you send that half for me. So maybe look at seeing 2 coins when I send this to you. Oh, okay, to the mint mark. I got you. Okay, so let's see. This is a 60 large date. And I'm going to back the scope out as far as I can. And let me find a small date to go with it. All right, that's a small date. Now that one even looks like it's got a little, it may be machine doubling on that 60 large date. Now, to me, the way I'm looking at these, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but the example on the left is a large date and the example on the right is a small date. Let me see if I can spread them just a little bit more. My hands are shaking. And to me, the 60, the small date looked like the O is a little more oblong, more like an egg, and the large date is almost a perfect circle. There's another one. Get him, Treasure Hog.
I wonder why they've started popping in. That's crazy. Just out of the blue.
Oh, I can't do anything on that page. Yeah, I can see the 6 on the large date has a tighter. I don't know if y'all can't see my pointer, can you?
No.
I wonder if I can do this though.
Do I need to make you a pointer?
All right, how about now? It may work now.
Hang on. I'm listening because there's a delay.
Yeah, I think it's working now.
I don't hear you.
There he is.
Yeah. All right, now.
It is working now?
Yeah.
All right, there's two places under sources. You can turn things off and turn things on, and also there's another side that's the mixer. Okay, I'm sorry. When I was trying to change that window I opened up, I muted it on the sources, and when I usually do that on the mixer. So sorry about that. Learn something new every day. So anyway, I'm opening up. I don't know how long I had no audio. So I'm opening up a mail call from T-Wolf now that I had gotten back, I think the Sunday before Thanksgiving. So
Do you have that package that came from Jacob?
they're on his bed. I can go which one.
He wanted me to open that one.
Okay, y'all give me just a second.
Sorry. Thought it was over there.
Does he want both of them or just the one?
There was two. Do you want one or both, Jake? Gosh,
Okay, I'm back.
that's scary, Jacob.
My son had gotten
That's scary.
a package. He said it was for me, but it's actually for a friend of his, but it's not family friendly, so.
It's an Overwatch character mouse pad with butt cheeks for the wrist rest.
Yeah.
It's for one of his friends that mains that character on the game. Oh, that's hilarious. She's gonna die.
Okay, alright, so lost the audio then. So I'm opening a box now from T-Wolf that I had hunted a box with him back before the Sunday before Thanksgiving.
I thought she said.
And so it just came in today also when Jim's came. And so this was a couple of the wheel spins, a couple of buffalo nickels. And then he, when you do a full box donator, he has cards that he pulls that has numbers on them, and you pick a number, poker chips, and then you pick a number, like a red bag pool. I'm colorblind, so I don't really know what color those are, but there's different color bags, and you choose what color you want, and then they each have a lot of different things in them. So we'll kind of look through and see what we got here. So I think I got a 1990 Eisenhower Centennial Prestige set a 2007 quarter silver proof set, a 2005 silver quarter proof set, a 2010 silver proof set, a 94 Premier silver proof set, and one yellow bag pull and one blue bag pull. So I haven't seen any of this, so we're just going through it as we open it up. So T Wolf, here's his sticker and the card. He has a lot of different things that he gives for in his stream for donation prizes, and so that's 68 240s, a 74D, and a 67 40%er, and I don't know if that D was a DDO or not. I think we did find a DDO on that stream that night, so let's take a look at it and see. And he vacuum wrapped everything, so it's a little hard to get into it. But that's a nice, oh, that's a proof. That's what it was. We found a 74 proof that night. 74 proof. I remember now. Very nice too. Very nice coin. I'm not sure if I have that one. I'll have to look. 74 proof. I didn't realize it was that nice when we found it.
Who told her?
And then 340s.
She'd use it. She'd use it. I know she would.
We found that night.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Not for that expense. No, not yet. Oh. Is it out for delivery? Okay. I don't think Amazon's running here. I've got something.
Anybody ever need any 40%ers or Walkers or Benjis or Kennedys, let me know, because I have got quite a stack of them. So there's 3 40%ers.
Yeah, me too.
And the proof 74, and then this is 2007 silver quarter proof set. Has 5 silver quarters in it. 2007, so it's got Montana, Idaho, Washington, Wyoming, and Utah. I love those proof quarters. And then had a 2005 silver quarter proof set.
Me too, baby.
So it has the California, Minnesota,
Yep.
Oregon, West Virginia, and Kansas quarters. Yeah, he does a good job, Jim. I like his stream. I don't get to participate as much as I would like on his stream. I mean, you know, at some point you've got to, but I do like donating to his stream. Then a 2010, this is the 14 coin silver proof set, so it will have the dollar coins, and the so this is 90% silver, 90% penny nickel, and the dollar coin. And then the 2010 quarters, which has Hot Springs. So these are park, the Grand Canyon, Yellowstone, Yosemite, and Mount Hood. That Yellowstone is a pretty quarter. I don't know if I can get it to
How big is this?
to focus. But it has the geyser behind the buffalo.
It's $40.99.
Very pretty quarter. So that's another quarter proof set. And then the presidential dollars for 2010, which has Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, James Bucknahan, and Abraham Lincoln. So that's cool.
Huh? $40.99. $41. Good.
Okay, Jim. Hey, I will. And again, that's crazy, Jim. And I really appreciate it. Be careful, Jim. Thanks again. We'll see you at
Thank
Paul's.
you, Jim.
Yep, Paul's streaming 2 hours. I had not planned on streaming for 3.5 hours.
Ball game in less than 2 hours.
So this is a 94 mint premier silver proof set that was part of that package also.
I'm gonna text you something.
14 degrees, Shelley. That's not good.
Tell you something later. Okay. Yeah, no. You can't get a text while I'm talking to you, can you?
This is the first time I've seen one of these. Jason would be taking a hammer to this.
Why?
So it looked like it's packaged in acrylic almost.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's made so that you can stand it up to display it, I guess. But it is in a heavy duty case. So it's got the 94 half dollar, quarter, dime, nickel, and penny. That's the first premier set I've ever seen live. But it is well packaged. And the last coin is a 1990 United States Prestige set.
Okay, see if you get that.
So it has the COA and other paperwork with it.
It's not a big deal.
Oh, so this has the Eisenhower half. Man, that is beautiful.
Just watched the first 3 Harry Potters yesterday, and they're online again.
So the 1890 to 1990 Eisenhower
Which
dollar or commemorative $1. I've never seen one of those before. And then the 1990 quarter and half, and the other coins, of course.
didn't win
I tell you what, the proof nickels are really pretty. I've not seen many proof nickels. All of those are deep cameo. Not sure how good the focus works on this type of setup, but so huge package from T-Wolf. If y'all ever are interested in donating and are looking for stuff a little outside the norm on the packages, he does a really good job in his variety.
6 more days, baby. Just 6 more days. Have y'all got cars to do this week? Have anything to do at work?
Snow, stay away, Shelley.
Yeah, I know. Just wait for a long day. Nothing to do. To me, it would anyway.
So So Allison's been kind of cataloging all the coins. So I was going to let her work. She was going to work on her proof sets and stuff next week, and I didn't want her to start till this came in. So
Yeah, well, good. 'Cause I just know that can make me yeah, good. Man, they were
with 15 viewers, do we continue with the nickels for a little bit? Maybe for another row or two. Are y'all good for another row or two of nickel before we stop? Or should we call today and get
Were you
ready
gonna
for
go
the
to
ball
the
game
store?
and pa? Do what, huh?
Were you gonna try to go to the store?
Yeah, that's right.
If you're gonna go to the store, you probably need to do that.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I don't want you to stop streaming, but
Let's do 2 more rows of nickels and then I'll head to the store.
alright. I mean, I don't care if you go to the store or not.
Well, I know. I would. There's a couple of things I would like to
Okay.
get.
Cause I'm good, but look, this is the hand warmers. Jacob got me 2 of them,
Oh.
and they're rechargeable. Put them in your pocket like when we're going out. And it's
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep with them. My hands get so cold at night, they hurt.
My son got my wife. Now, I have to admit I contribute to her being cold because sometimes I turn the ceiling fan on and she's under there under a heated blanket.
Those are gonna help my hands. I won't have to lay on them.
Yeah.
Cause I literally lay on my hands and warm them up. I'm gonna put those in my pockets. Keep it in my pockets.
That was an old one on the end, I thought, but it's ended up being a 63.
Oh my gosh, 2 hours in the ball game. I'll be so glad when this ball game's over.
I need to update my description to include T. Wolf and Jim Cantor.
Huh?
And Jim, I really appreciate those pennies. That was
I'm happy.
that was a lot of effort and some really nice coins.
I just
Thank
want
you
us to show
again.
up, I guess. I just don't want it to be a massacre. I'm gonna be very sad if it's just a blowout on Georgia's end. I just want us to show up.
I'm gonna get Allison a bottle of that wine we had on the cruise.
What's what?
To make it through the ball game.
Yum. That sounds good. Should I show Daddy the picture? Oh, okay. Okay. I'll say. But you didn't send me the other picture of what you sent me. That's not in there. That's what I'm talking about. Should I show it? Yeah, I know.
1853, nice high pocket. It's not bad here. I think it's in the 70s down in Alabama here today.
Should I just send it? It's not hang on. Send it to. You have your phone, Mike?
Do what?
Do you have your phone right
Yeah.
now? I'm sending you a picture.
Okay. So if y'all are on our Discord, that D Nichols Killer Treasure Hog, I was just going over to look at some of the coins Treasure Hog, and that, wow, that trim is unbelievable.
Now you gotta make me go look. Those rings are pretty. On Discord. Look looking at stuff on. Oh, wow.
Are you on our Discord, Hot Pocket? You can post a picture
Oh,
of it if you
awesome.
wanted.
Oh, a half dime. I've never seen one of those.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, I like Morgan's too. Awesome.
So I'm kind of looking for the detached leg, and I can kind of see the detached leg on these buffaloes is kind of like the floating roof on the 69 and 70s pennies, and I feel like you can see it enough to not say that's detached.
It might be cheaper just to buy another one, because I think I spent $8 on the thing. I just didn't look at it, just ordered it and assumed it was the right plug. Didn't look at it. It came and I was really sad. There's not an American plug in that box you bought from Germany, is there?
Yeah, that is amazing, Jim, Treasure Hog.
That sucks. For foreign countries, that's what I thought. I've got the other right one, and I've got what you left here, but I hadn't looked at it, but I didn't think there was one in there.
I don't know, that's almost what you could call a detached leg on a nickel. I don't think there's any value there, but
I wonder what Daddy's wanted from the store. I really wonder what she-
well, I don't know if it was truly
Got me a bowl of soup from the store
detached,
last
and
night.
it is from what I can see in this
Baked
picture.
potato, but it's a Panera Bread.
Circulated, I don't circulated $7 to $12.
At the store.
What do y'all think about that?
Good.
So I don't know if I can show you this picture or not.
Broccoli cheese and
So I'm kind of calling that a detached leg nickel.
something that would be handy.
So
to
that's the
use.
nickel, and then this other picture is the example in the book.
That potatoes, it tastes kind of like what Daddy makes. It's really good.
That's normal, and then that's detached.
Oh,
So if you can see the little line in front of the leg,
oh, because of what? COVID or what? Just. Yeah.
all right. Well, if you're having trouble logging into mine through my Discord link, I may need to update it again. I updated it earlier, but if it through your
Yeah, I don't blame you. Right.
own service, High Pocket, it may be. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you
So I
can
might put that one aside and say that that's a detached leg, 2004 D nickel, buffalo nickel. But see, when you get the light right, you can see the front part of it. So we can keep that together like that. So I don't know, that kind of looks like this picture to me with the light right. I can get it turned to where you can't see it. And then here, I'm not sure what that's pointing to. Let's see.
I remember you bringing his stuff home. That was nice of him to do that, though.
I think it may be supposed to have a little bit of
Oh, gosh.
unclear line there on the belly in front of the front leg.
What was the reason for him not being?
Let's see.
Just curious.
And they're saying something about greater and lesser degrees evidence of polishing and the appearance of being detached. So,
Oh, so is he gonna get it now? I mean, make us, okay.
so if I turn it right there, you can see where the leg connects to the belly, which is more like that picture
Oh, I bet they'll do it 2 days later.
than that picture.
I bet they'll do it 2 days later though.
Yeah, over polishing there too.
Well, you said he'd go.
I don't think I can quite call that one a detached leg, because it doesn't look like there's. It says there's varying degrees,
But he goes to fish now.
but I don't think that's one. It might be close.
Oh, he's getting a shot there. I was thinking he was getting it here.
But circulated, those have a value of, and a book value of $7 to $12.
The circle?
If you could find a mint state one, it would be worth more. All right, we're gonna do one more row and call it a day.
Without it.
I want to find one with an old nickel on front. All right. See if we can get another war nickel. We got 3 war nickels out of this box so far.
To encourage them to get the vaccine one. That's kind of.
And I may do a penny album fill with my pennies that Jim sent me. Could be tonight, after the ball game. It may be tomorrow. Paul's stream is supposed to be pretty lengthy today. He's going to do an auction after the box hunt.
Oh,
So-
he's doing an auction tonight too?
Yeah,
Well, shoot.
so
Make it for that.
we'll probably catch that too. That would put us pretty late.
Box today.
And I slept about 10 hours today, last night, so, but 10 hours don't make up for what you lose during the week.
I slept 3.
You're welcome, Scoop.
Did what?
That book pretty interesting if anybody's interested in looking it up, and I don't, of course, not getting anything out of
Well, you got a YouTube channel.
advertising it, but it's the Strike It Rich with pocket change, and it just points out errors on coins you can look at. So it kind of adds another dimension to your coin hunts, stuff you can look for.
Use it on your laptop? One, okay, gotcha. I don't know how that works. I know, baby. Well, it's here. I don't have to worry about that anymore. It's here. 6 days, baby. 6 days.
My wife's trying to encourage my son to hang in there. He is so ready to come home.
You can make it. Yeah, they got kicked out
Yep.
of the bar tonight.
They
They
did?
tried to go to a bar.
For vaccine?
Well, because the bar wasn't actually even supposed to be open, and they didn't have a COVID test. So. If he can just make it till Monday, and then he'll have work,
Yeah.
and won't be.
Oh,
as
yeah.
worried, but
That's been the biggest thing for him this year. All the big popular sites to go and see, this trip rather, he's already been there. And I mean, how many times you want to go look at the Black Forest? So he hasn't been real interested in getting out and going and seeing much stuff. And now the COVID variant has kicked in over there pretty hard, and they're locking down again. So now it's even harder just to do the basic things.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's what I thought. And then you spend Thursday.
3 hours and 44 minutes.
Friday for her.
Some interesting stuff. We found 3 war nickels so far. We found a few in the 40s, a few in the 50s, 1990 Canadian nickel. Had some great mail calls. Awesome Jim again. If you look at this later or listening to it as you drive, thank you again for the pennies. Also, T. Wolf, awesome prizes in your box donator, and Pa. Me and Allison both love everything we got from you.
Yeah. Thank you.
So I'm trying to decide what to do today, though. But anyway, Paul did a bunch of videos this week. If y'all haven't checked Paul out, give his stream a check out. Copper Owl also had a mail call from Copper Owl today
Yeah.
on the giveaway that Allison won. So I'm going to post all the links to all these guys and that also are streaming. So that would be awesome if y'all could check them out. If you like what you see, give them a like and maybe subscribe. Some of those streams have memberships if you're interested. And pause, you can be a member as low as 99 cents a month. So thank you, Scoot. If y'all are looking for any kind of coins or anything, drop my email, let me know. Maybe I can look through what I've got. Oops, I didn't do that right.
Make it easy for the week.
I like to help people fill spots in their album. B&K, if you're watching this later, still got your nickel set aside. I've got a couple of things to mail to Treasure Hog, so I'll try to get those off to you this week also. Although I could probably just drop it in a mailer instead of having to go to the post office for it. Thank you, Shelley. Roll Tide today.
Roll Tide, guys.
We won't be mad if Georgia wins. They've been a good team all year, so just hope it's a good competitive game and wait and see what the playoffs turn out to be. But
I just want Bama to show up.
we just want Bama to show. We want Bama to play like Bama,
Yeah.
not either all offense or all defense. We want them to get the whole team together today and see if we can give Georgia a run. You know, I've been saying that it's all on Georgia. Georgia's got to. They're the ones that have to play to their standard. Alabama's kind of been wishy-washy this year, but it's all on Georgia at the end of the day. And keep in mind too that Saban's assistant coaches don't have a very good record against him, so that could play into effect too. But good luck to the Georgia side. Roll Tide for the Alabama
Go
side.
Dogs, roll Tide.
We'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for joining me today.
Bye.
Goodbye.